Thank you.
Way to finish. I know that hasn't always been the case this year, but boy, big plays for your team. That's got to be really rewarding. Not just because it's your rival, but because of the way you finish.
I'm just so happy for our guys, for our fans. Obviously it was a good crowd for both teams, and one of the things we talked about before the game, which I thought our guys did a good job of when we got out the 26-16 lead, of getting our fans involved and keeping theirs out of the game. So I thought we did a good job there. But like you said, the finish is huge. With I talked to Matt afterwards in the locker room, and it's one thing to make the free throws, but we don't have an opportunity of those if he doesn't make an effort and get position. And they had no choice but try to force him out of position for the offensive board. And I think it would have been a fairly easy tip-in if he doesn't foul him. And then the guys did a good job executing with the 2.6, which I thought Malik was hitting that. That sucker looked really good at the basket. But no, it's been such a challenge this year as far as wins and losses. And I've said all along, whether it's and we've been on the loss side a lot, that I've enjoyed coaching these guys. And we've got to find a way to put ourselves in position to win and finish, because we've had 4 or 5 other games where we've had the lead in the last minute. This one was particularly exciting because we didn't have the lead. They made some big plays late to get a lead, and we had to get a couple stops and took advantage of them missing a free throw and making a big play.
Numerous big plays.
Well,
Rebounds,
I think it all, honestly, I mean, you can talk about big plays at the end, but we finally had a game in, I think it was it the 60s?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not going to beat teams when they're scoring 100 points a game. And our last few games, that's how they've been winning, is they've been scoring so much. Our defense has been lacking. I mean, you can talk about missing open shots and missing shots, but defense finally picked up tonight. I mean, I think, yeah, we out-rebounded them too, so that was big. Got to give credit to Zach and all those guys for rebounding. So, really, I think defense won this game. So.
What can you talk about the nerves going on the line there at the end of the game?
Yeah.
You look pretty smooth, you look pretty calm, but
I mean,
you feeling that too?
Coach talks all the time, and when we shoot free throws at the end of practice every day for running, but even before that, he talks about how when you're shooting a free throw, you picture it as a game winner. And in my mind, I've shot that shot 500 times as a game winner. I mean, I'm glad it went in. I'm not saying I'm going to make it every time, but that's how I try and shoot my free throws, and it went in. So.
Brett, Matt talked about Zach especially. I mean, another great second half. He was scoreless and really kind of invisible in the first half, and really carried you guys. Watch the second half.
That and possessions. I mean, one of the things we talked about at halftime was possession. We had 9 turnovers in the first half, and we only ended up with 11 for the game. So we did a much better job taking care of the ball. But, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Zach hit 2 really tough threes. Hit one where I think Turnage was guarding him and just kept backing off and knocked it down, which I'm sure obviously it gives you confidence, but then hit 2 tough ones, one almost like a step-back 3. And that kept us in the game, and I think he tied it with one of those, which was huge. Yeah, and I think we ended up with, we talk about making 3, and we're not the only team in the country that does this or program, and I steal it from other people, but getting 3 stops in a row, and we call them punches, and I'm pretty sure we ended up with 6. I don't think we quite got that 7th one, and generally if you get 6 in a game, you're 80% of the time you're going to win. Now, obviously it takes some offense too, but I thought we did a good job there. And you look at the stats sheet, and it comes down to the possessions and rebounds. They shoot 46% from the field to our 39, and we get a win. And the free throws in the second half, converting those, was big also. But the rebounding and possessions with taking care of the ball in the second half, I thought was key.
For both of you, at the end there, when Malik shot one off the bench, he was like a collective, sigh from the whole arena. I thought you guys were going to hurt each other celebrating. And then you went right to the fans. That was pretty cool. I kind of got chills a little bit. Can you just talk about the relief and the joy and all of this stuff? A bit of emotion that
Well, I think it's excitement. It's your rival, and we've been struggling. And I thought our student section did a good job, and we gave them something to have fun, gave them something to embrace, to celebrate. And it was a great crowd today. And, you know, part of college basketball, even high school, but college, NBA, is about putting on a show and making it fun. It's fun to win. It's not a whole lot of fun to lose for fans or players. So it's fun to be able to celebrate with them and get them going. And it is so important to have that. People talk about playing on the road. You know, why is it so difficult? Well, it is if you have a good home court advantage. And it's not the length of the court or width of the court or height of the baskets. It's the fans. It's our guys playing off of our home fans' energy and the other team not having any. So I hope and I trust that our students and our local fans, you know, we are a hometown team. We want to give them something to come out and watch, entertaining, and also want to be able to have fun with them.
Man, did you feel that energy from them? And,
Oh, totally.
What was just the emotions of knowing?
Well, obviously,
and you won.
yeah, I mean, the emotions, that makes it that much better when there's that many people there supporting you. I mean, that makes the emotions just so surreal. I mean, if it's an empty gym, it's just, we win, it's a great win, but them being there and supporting us, and I mean, they do have an effect on every game. And yeah, it was just good to see everyone there, and it felt even better to go and shake hands with them because they do help us too at the end, so that was nice.
Good luck Monday.
Monday, Lake
Thank
State.
you.
Thank you.